Oh, hang on. I haven't thought mentally what I was going to say. Yokoso shokun, konbanwa, lasagnaを作ります. So today with this lasagna, this is the bolognese from last time. We made a big batch. If you do make a big batch, you can have lots of serving of bolognese in your freezer, or use a portion of it to make some lasagna. The main ingredients you need shouldn't be too difficult, but for now, all you need is the frozen bolognese, milk, butter, basil, flour, optional chilies, parmesan, mozzarella cheese, a sharp cheese, and a soft cheese like that. And importantly, lasagna sheets. Fresh or dry like I have, either one's fine, but it will change cooking. Okay, so you want to preheat your oven. So put it on fan forced, preheat it to go 160. I'm gonna begin just preparing things. It'll make things a lot easier. You might think, oh, just do it bit by bit. It isn't. Initially, cut up your cheese into slices so you can easily layer it on top later on. Also, half of this cheese will be going on in the different layers, so you want to grate it. See, the thing is, I went with two types of cheeses. One is mozzarella, and the other one is Parmesan cheese, where mozzarella is got more of a nice texture to it, more mellow. Parmesan cheese, much stronger, bit less melty per se. So the two do help. If you were to go with just one, go with mozzarella. You can use chili flakes if you wanted. The point of this is, well, make it a bit spicier if you like it. Again, that's optional. Now prune your basil nice. If you've got a plant like this, and if you really want to make it last, I'm not the most expert at it, but chop a handful if you squashed it, cut it up nice and fine. Looks about right. I know it's a lot, but like, there's no need to use all of it. You can always use it for like a cream pasta sauce later. It is a lot. It does actually make quite a lot more bechamel than you need. But yeah, season your butter a little bit. Incorporate your flour bit by bit, just like you see. Until you eventually get to the point where it's thick dough sort of consistency. It'll start browning. You want to be able to stop that before it becomes brown. See, you can see it's getting nice and shaggy. You don't want it to burn. You want it to constantly mix it. It's very easy to burn this. But keep in mind, it's also very hot because it's just hot oil at that point. Now mix in that milk bit by bit. It's going to expand and eventually loosen up, allowing you to effectively create bechamel. Here's the thing. The one mistake that I had is I didn't put enough moisture in the lasagna when I was making it. I only came to realize after I made it. The amount of, I suppose, wetness that I had would be more appropriate for lasagna sheets that are fresh or pre-boiled. Now, when it comes to layering, I initially began with the bechamel, layer of lasagna sheet, some of the bolognese, sprinkle some chili, some basil, bit of cheese. Oh, also keep in mind that I did mix the grated mozzarella and grated some of the parmesan, mix that together to make a cheese blend. Rinse and repeat. Although, to be honest, at the end, I did do just the bechamel layer. If you're going to go this route, be a bit more generous with the bechamel. Honestly, the bolognese should be a bit more prominent. I think the bolognese that I made was a bit weak. And it doesn't have to be bolognese. It's technically like beef ragu in a way. Lastly, put some cheese on top. Cover it with the sliced cheeses that you made. And then put some chili on it. That's if you had it, basil, you get the idea. Put it in the preheated oven that you have. 40 minutes.
On what temperature?
160. I'm going to set a timer for 35 and then see how it is. If we went 10 more minutes and then it should be done, honestly. It's actually browning really well. Like you might have overdone the top.